Dispute incorrect information from your credit report. When you're laboring to clean up your credit, the task can seem overwhelming and too much to manage. To make it simpler, there are a few straightforward methods to go about the process that, when used together, form the greatest results and is more peaceful for you. One of the steps to the practice of credit cleanup is to examine your credit reports and dispute all incorrect information you find. This is crucial and essential to not only maintaining good credit but is also important when cleaning up your bad credit and preventing and/or catching identity theft. Ideally, you should purchase your credit reports once a year and go over them with a fine-tooth comb and dispute anything you find to be incorrect. There are three major credit reporting agencies: Experian, Equifax and TransUnion. They all have a website with ordering instructions on how to pay for and download or print your credit report. There also are sites that offer all three of the reports at once, and other services as well. Be careful when considering these sites, as they can be a little misleading and want you to join as a member to receive their services or special prices. It's best to stick with ordering and printing your reports straight from the source, unless you discover a reputable company to use. The one I use and am enrolled with, and is BBB rated, is ScoreSense. The parent company name is One Technologies, LLC. They show all three CBRs and credit history. Once you have your credit reports, take some time to print each one and staple them according to the agency report, to keep them separate and organized. You will be going through them separately. You will want to compare the information between them, as well to check for discrepancies. Once you have everything in order, find a comfortable place you can concentrate with a highlighter and a pen, to mark and notate things of question you find. If you'd like a way that can help guide you on what to look for and the meaning of certain things that are on the report you may not understand, I'd recommend using the source that I use and still use, called Credit Secrets. Go to sturdycredit.com and watch the video to get a good understanding of the process. You'll be glad you did. So, generally, the credit report is separated into different categories, starting with your personal information, residential information, and employment information. Though the focus of a credit report is on the accounts, you need to look through these areas to check for name, address, and employment errors, because these could be signs of identity theft. Next, move on to the accounts, collections, judgments, and other sections you need to examine for accounts that you've paid that are not reflected as paid. Incorrect balances, accounts, and other information. Not only do you need to mark the items you feel are incorrect, but then you will need to go through your financial records to find receipts and other levels of proof to verify the information. The burden of proof will rest with you, and this is why this process can seem overwhelming to manage. You must prove the information on the reports are not correct, and you may need to contact these companies that are reflecting the accounts to try and find out their side of it also. This may be necessary to get the information changed to reflect the correct status. At the end of all credit reports is the dispute information and procedures that each credit reporting agency uses. Make sure to following them down to the exact letter to keep your claim from getting thrown out. The creditors have a time frame to look over the dispute, and have up to 90 days to make the change. After that, then the credit reporting agency can make the changes or take action on your behalf. It does take some time to get wrong information corrected, but the time is well worth it, and you could be saving yourself lots of money and interest rates in the future. Please, do not overlook that last statement, especially with things the way they are in our society today. But again, I'd highly recommend using the source that I used and still use, called Credit Secrets, that helped me to clear up discrepancies on my credit. Go to sturdycredit.com and watch the video to get a good understanding of the process. You'll be glad you did. There are a lot of things you'll learn on how to beat the system through this DIY guide. Go all in. Visit sturdycredit.com. We hope this information was helpful. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you have a great day. Peace.